having my iPhone stolen this morning is the best thing that could have happened to start 2020. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tristan Griffiths, and you can find me as ImTristanG across all the socials. I'd love to connect with you wherever you most like to hang out. I run a digital marketing agency called It's Nomad 9. We help to remove the overwhelm from social media and content creation. Now you might be sat there thinking, what is he talking about? How can having your iPhone stolen be the best thing to start the new year? Well, the reality is, it's just a piece of equipment. In fact, it's actually a blessing to have it. We're so lucky to have access to the technologies that we do that we sometimes take them for granted. An incident like this can allow you to really appreciate what you've got. The fact that you're alive is a blessing. The fact that you have a roof over your head is also a blessing. Food on the table, friends around you, your health. There's so many things to be grateful for. I want you to reframe how you look at things in 2020. My gift to you from my bad situation, which is where I get a lot of my concepts and ideas from, when things happen in life, how can you reframe them and what can you learn? And how can you teach it to other people? So having my phone stolen is not really a major incident. It's annoying, it's frustrating. Sure, I got a little bit angry. But the reality of the situation is, it's down to you how you feel about that situation and how much time and energy you give it. You can, in the same amount of time, a split second, the same time it takes to get angry, frustrated, annoyed, upset, depressed, you can choose to reframe it. You can choose to be grateful. You can choose to realize what you've got. So why is it a blessing to have your phone stolen? Annoying. It's £1,000 phone. It's frustrating. I told you I've been through those emotions. But I'm choosing not to define it that way. I'm choosing to reframe it. I'm choosing to define what that situation means. It's a blessing because there's loads of apps on my phone that I hadn't removed that I meant to. I shouldn't have left it. I should have dealt with it. Is there anything you're not dealing with? An email you need to send, a phone call, a letter, removing the apps on your phone, finding a better process, reviewing things in your business, having an awkward conversation. Go and do it. Don't leave it until something forces you to do it. Everything is within your power. How do I know? Because everybody defines their own situations. The people that you choose to spend time with, the situations you find yourself in, the circumstances and how you deal with them. You get to define the outcome of every situation. Sure, there are things that are completely out of your control. There's circumstances that will occur, but the meaning and the definition is yours to choose. If someone is aggressive or angry with you, you can get into an argument. But why would you waste your time and energy? Why wouldn't you choose to realize this is a blessing to not spend any time with that person? They're not the kind of person you want to spend time with. Someone owes you money in your business. Frustrating, annoying, can cause you ongoing problems because of cash flow. But we quite often teach people about this in reframing that. Someone owes you £500, why would you focus all your energy on chasing that person who is clearly not wanting to pay you, when you could actually reframe it and say, what would I need to do for that to become irrelevant? Earning £1,000 very quickly would suddenly make the £500 less relevant. So think about every situation you found yourself in where you've got frustrated, annoyed, and that can be in business, it can be in your personal life, it could be in a relationship. Think about how you can change that in that split second. It takes training and it's not overnight. We're all human and you won't get it right every time. But the reality is you can make a conscious decision to try and improve. There are a few phrases that have come up on social media this week that I love. The journey of 1,000 steps, 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Will Smith quite often quotes about building a wall. You don't set out to build a wall, you lay each individual brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid, and soon enough you have a wall. It's all about taking consistent action over a prolonged period with the intention of getting to a desired goal. What's your desired goals for 2020? I said yesterday you need to have a plan, otherwise those New Year's resolutions will fall by the wayside. I don't want that for you, and I know you don't either. So plan and make conscious decisions. Today, my gift to you, and the learning from the situation I found myself in this morning in the early hours, is set yourself up for the success. Define what success looks like for you. Also define what negative situations mean to you. When someone says that's a bad situation, that's their perspective. When someone gets angry, that's their perspective. You can reframe it and you can choose to see things your way. You can choose to do things your way. Just because all businesses do things a certain way, you don't have to do that in your business. How do I know? Because we do. At It's Nomad 9, we charge upfront for all of our services. It's not the norm. People normally pay on delivery of service, on 30 days, 90-day invoices, but that's not how we operate. If you want to do business with us, this is how we work and this is how we operate. These are our terms. If you want to do business, this is how it works. Very simple. We follow exact guidelines and we have values that we live to as a business and an organisation, which helps us to be better as individuals. Some of those are very specific around business and development. Others are literally about having more fun. One thing for me this year is trying to find myself in a situation where I look at more things that make me laugh. I go out and spend more time with people who matter to me. I also go out and spend more time with people that I haven't spent time with yet. Remember that the person who is currently your best friend was once a stranger. So give yourself the opportunities in 2020 to live a better life. Take control of your situations, what everything means to you, define it specifically. I hope you found this useful. If you have, I would love to hear in the comments what your biggest takeaway has been. And as always, my big ask of you is please do hit the share button, because you never know who in your community might really need to hear this message today. If you need any help getting your head around this, reframing anything, or trying to find a way to get through a tough situation, I'm here to help you. Please do reach out to me. You can find me as ImTristanG across all the socials. I look forward to helping you throughout the rest of the year, the rest of the decade, and as long as we know each other.